Hi everybody, it's Diane here with the Altar Book, and I had my didn't use it yet box, and this was the first vacant page in here, and I found this, and it looks nice. What else are you going to do with it? Just as I was waiting for the camera to stop jiggling so I could talk, this caught my eye. That just matched really well. I don't know. I don't know that I would want that much of it. I don't know if I want to fill up the entire page like on the left. If I want to gesso out words, if I don't. So we can find out what she does together. What do you think of the dress? Diane, you didn't say what you thought of it. Yeah, I know. I like the skirt on it. So how many pages are left in this book? I don't know. I decided I didn't really want to count today. Because every time I do that, it's always more than what I thought. That's a cool ad. We have to do something with that someday. It's cool too. Wow, I want some dip. Okay, how about this? Not to give off a negative vibe by any means, but this is creating a dream away from everybody. How about that? Everybody needs some time away, right? It doesn't have to be everybody. It's a little extreme, but well, would you want to put it down there so it kind of says that? I think that makes more sense. All right. Actually, that's not bad. You know, it's sort of a hazy background there. Did you get a good look? It's some kind of outbuilding, barn shed, corn crib, take your pick. At least that's how I took it. Yes, it did a lot of good, Diane. Okay, well, we have a nice phrase. Yeah, there's a nice bird up here, another bird, a flower, something, more color. These flowers I added here. I did that way back there in the beginning of this book. Sorry, I don't know why my voice cracked there at this book. Well, you want to get in your boat and sail away. That's a line from the Dick Van Dyke Show. If I cut that out and maybe put it on top there, that's doable. Look at this. What do you think it is? Oh. A lot, that's what it is. Well, the colors are nice on this. Maybe. Well, are we leaning towards just swing out the writing? That's interesting. I have a feeling that might be a little too out of focus, so let's see. Not really. What do you think? It could be cool. Well, okay. I'm going to pause and glue this over to here, and then we'll see what's going on. Hang on. Okay, I lied a teensy bit. These two things are not glued down. Just because I think it needs something down here. Maybe there. And I mean, I think I just want a flower, whoops, or something, you know, like here. But since I wasn't sure, we decided to play it smart. Well, I would say the red neighborhood would be nice. I think that's almost too red. It's okay. You just criticize everything. Yeah, I know I do. It's not perfect. Well, that's just what we strive for here is perfection. What can I say? Maybe this would be interesting. It's called Pink Planet. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should put that on the glue book page with all the outer space stuff, huh? Okay, it's going up in my glue book envelope. Okay. All right, I'm not going to totally fussy cut right here, right now. Glaring, I can't tell. Come to Diane's channel, listen to Silverware Clunk. Okay, I like that. Do we need a little something next to it though? Because otherwise it's kind of like thing, thing, thing. Okay, how about right here? I'm not going to fuss around and criticize everything. It's pretty. You know, I'm among the people that think, you know, when you go to buy flowers, you think, oh, white. Who wants a white flower? How boring. But they definitely have their place. All right, maybe something like that. So I think we can forget about a flower up there. You could, but in my critical opinion, it's getting a little fussy with the flowers. I don't think like an arrow, or as I had mentioned, maybe a bird. You know, there was a bird in that magazine over here. Yeah, right here. Is that real? Is that some AI bird? Anybody? Anyway, would that be too big? Unless we got rid of the boat. Yeah, I think that's too big. Okay. I'm bending down to get a bird book. Here it is. No. I'm bending down to get a stamp book. Here it is. See, come on, they're similar. I don't want anything too big, as I just said. Well, one of those could be pretty. If I took the top one, it could kind of sit on the border there, on the where those two papers meet. She's trying to say. Sit isn't the right word either. Perch. Well, I think it's kind of back to thing, thing, thing. I don't really like the tail over this. That's better. That's okay. No, just a thought. All right, let me pause and glue and we'll take it from there. That might be it. I might want to do a little spatter or something here. Come back. Okay, I'm back. A tad different, but okay, so that stuff is in. I don't think I want to spatter. There's nothing painty on this side, which doesn't really matter. But as I've said before, you know, they are together. Unless you're going to view stuff, you know, like this every time. That's my reasoning. I also think there's a, you know, vertical, yeah, get the word right, Diane, verticalness there. What about washi tape across like that would be okay. There maybe, there. That's not bad. Well, all right, let's just do that. That's fine there. Maybe we want narrower on top. I don't know. Okay. We just had the end. It fused back together. This tape is old. And now it's going to split. Okay. It would be fine. In an ideal world, I wish it... Oh, good. I wish it would be under his... I guess it's an ideal world because that wasn't all the way glued. All the way glued. You have to forgive me. I'm tired. I occasionally have a noisy neighborhood at night, and 2 nights ago, I couldn't fall asleep till about 2:30 in the morning because of that. And I think it just caught up to me today, though. I didn't feel too bad yesterday, but today I'm awfully tired. All right, let's glue the top of his head. No. The idea is to be under there. Okay, that's about as good as I can get it. That's fine. Okay, we got it. Okay, I think that's it. I have to trim that off, obviously. What do you think? Do I need to take out this word radios? Yeah, okay, I'll hit that with some white paint on my own. Okay, get in your boat, sail away, have a nice day by yourself, do some recharging or something. I hope you get to bed before 2:30 in the morning, or sleep. I was in bed. Its peak is coming up too. All right, we're making progress here. I don't know, there's 10 or so blank pages still, but we're getting there. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day.